Audience feedback really helped me when creating the poster for my film. This was the first poster that I made. Obviously, as you can tell, it doesn't have a lot of poster conventions. Also, the effect I used to posterize wasn't very good. This was told to me through audience feedback that the posterize made it look a bit weird and that it should have a more iconic picture. Also, that it should be portrait as more posters are seen to be portrait than landscape. The titles also didn't fit in with the film as they weren't the same, and I wanted to change that after showing this to. Initially, I used this font, which I thought was quite gamey, but it didn't match, and all the fonts should have matched. That was one of the things that came up in the audience feedback. The second poster that I did, obviously, I kind of included a lot more of what the audience feedback gave me. I made the font the same as the one on the film. I made a portrait, I made the image more iconic, I had it all the same font, had the age rating in the corner, and had the quotes on, made kind of a red and white scheme. But when I took that to the audience again, they said that the font was kind of covered, so I brought the image down and put the titles on a black background and put that red line there to kind of keep it separate, and I think that kind of made it that little bit cleaner, and it centered the image more, so you get to see the mug and the smashed mug and the. This is the kind of. I don't have the original footage of what it was before, but it's how I've replaced what was before in between images moving backwards. It is now a ticking digital clock. That was because the audience didn't understand before what the backwards images were for, so this kind of cleared up that it was just time going backwards. This scene I cut out altogether because when I showed the whole film to the audience, they didn't quite understand why the scene was in here. It almost made it look like he kind of redeemed himself, when in fact it didn't. So it was cut out to make more sense to the end of the film.